I thought I had plenty of time. My name is Richard Hale, and I'm 74 years old. If I could go back and talk to the man I was at 30, I would not start with money, success, or career advice. I would tell him something much simpler. I would say, Richard, the life you end up living is being built by the habits you keep defending right now. That was the part I didn't understand. When I was 30, I lived in Cincinnati, Ohio, worked long hours, drove too much, ate too fast, and told myself all of it was temporary. I thought I was doing what every decent American man was supposed to do. Work hard, stay busy, keep pushing, worry about the rest later. I honestly believed my real life would begin once things finally settled down. They never really did. That's the danger of your 30s. Almost nothing feels urgent yet. Your body still forgives you. Your friendship still seems secure. Your marriage can survive a little neglect. Your stress feels normal because everyone around you is stressed too. So you keep repeating the same patterns, and because nothing collapses right away, you assume you're getting away with it. You're not. You're building a future in slow motion. And looking back now, there are 4 habits I wish I had built in my 30s before life got heavier, before my body got stiffer, and before I learned the hard way that time moves a lot faster than young people think. Number 1, move your body every day. In my 30s, I thought I was active enough. I went to work. I walked from the parking lot. I mowed the lawn on weekends. I carried groceries. In my mind, that counted. That was one of the dumbest things I ever believed. I remember one afternoon helping my neighbor Tom Brennan move an old couch into his basement. I bent down, lifted my side, and felt something pull in my lower back so fast it stole my breath. I laughed it off because that's what men do, but inside I was embarrassed. My wife Megan noticed it too. She said I came home already looking worn out. Not the good kind of tired either, the drained kind. The kind where you drop into a chair before dinner and stare at the TV like you've got nothing left. What I didn't understand back then was that the body adapts to what you ask of it. If you ask it to sit all day, it gets good at sitting. If you never challenge it, it slowly lowers its standards for you. By my 40s, stairs felt steeper. My knees ached more. Sleep stopped fixing everything. I hadn't become old overnight. I had just spent years training my body to do less than it was built for. If you're in your 30s, do not wait until movement becomes medicine. Build it while it's still freedom. Walk every day. Stretch in the morning. Use your body. Because later in life, movement is not about looking fit. It's about staying independent. 2, learn how to calm down. I used to think stress was a sign that I cared. If I was overwhelmed, I told myself that meant I was responsible. If I was tired all the time, that meant I was working hard. If I was mentally fried, distracted, and short-tempered, I called that adulthood. A lot of people still do. I remember being alone in a hotel room in St. Louis during a work trip when I was 38. I had takeout on the desk, the evening news playing in the background, and notes for the next morning's meeting scattered across the bed. I should have been resting, but I couldn't settle down. I kept pacing, flipping channels, checking the clock. That was the moment I realized I didn't know how to be still anymore. Silence made me uncomfortable. Rest felt unproductive. Even when I had a free hour, I didn't know how to relax without distracting myself. Television, snacks, noise, anything to keep from sitting quietly with my own mind. That kind of stress does damage long before it breaks you. It changes how you speak to people. It follows you into dinner, into weekends, into bed. You get impatient. You sleep lighter. You lose your sense of ease. It isn't. It's a habit. If I could do my 30s again, I would build a daily way to come back down. Not once a month, not just on vacation, daily. A walk after dinner, 10 quiet minutes on the porch, prayer, deep breaths in the car before going inside the house. Because if you never teach your body how to return to calm, stress will start running your life without asking permission. 3. Stay close to the people you love. This is the one I regret the most. When you're younger, you think relationships can survive on good intentions. You think love is enough. You think friendship will always be there because it always has been. You think there will be time later to call, visit, apologize, reconnect. That lie cost people dearly. My closest friend back then was Eddie Walker. We watched football together, grilled burgers in each other's backyards, and talked the way only old friends can talk. Then life got busy. Work got heavier. Kids came along. Bills piled up. We started saying what grown men always say. We should get together soon. Soon turned into years. The last healthy conversation I had with Eddie was in his driveway in Lexington, Kentucky. I had stopped by after a meeting, stayed maybe 20 minutes, and promised we'd do a proper weekend together sometime soon. I meant it too. That's the sad part. I meant it. But I didn't do it. Not long after that, he got sick. By the time I saw him again, he was in a hospital bed, smaller, weaker, and looking more tired than I had ever seen him. I sat there holding a paper cup of bad coffee, thinking about all the weekends I had wasted. That lesson stayed with me. If you're in your 30s, call people while they can still answer. Visit your parents while they can still meet you at the door. Sit with your kids while they still want you around. Check on your friends before something goes wrong, not after. A good life is not built from accomplishments alone. It's built from closeness. And closeness does not survive on intention. It survives on effort. 4. Stop trying to look successful. I wasted too much of my 30s trying to look like a man who had it all together. I bought a nicer car than I should have. I said yes to expenses I could barely afford. I wanted people to look at my life and think I was doing well. And that mindset creates quiet misery. I remember sitting at our kitchen table one night with bills spread out in front of me while Megan washed dishes at the sink. No arguing, no shouting, just that heavy silence that tells you something is wrong. From the outside, our life looked respectable. Inside, it felt tight. That's what so many people get wrong in their 30s. They confuse success with appearance. Bigger apartment, better car, nice watch, trendy neighborhood, weekend trips, more stuff. But real peace does not come from appearances. It comes from margin. Margin in your bank account, margin in your time, margin in your mind. The ability to absorb a hard month without feeling like your whole life is about to crack. The people I've known who aged the best were rarely flashy. They were steady. They saved money. They kept their needs lower than their ego wanted. That may not look exciting at 32, but it feels like freedom at 62. What I would tell you now, if I could speak to my younger self one last time, I would keep it simple. Move your body every day. Learn how to calm down. Stay close to your people. Stop building a life just to impress others. Those 4 habits won't make life perfect. They won't protect you from every disappointment, every loss, or every hard season. But they will make your future stronger. They will make you less fragile. And one day you will be grateful for that in ways you cannot fully understand yet. Because most people do not destroy their future in one dramatic moment. They do it quietly, with habits that felt harmless at the time. And if you're in your 30s right now, then you still have time to change direction. Not forever, but enough. If this video hit home, Don't ignore it. The small habits you build now decide the life you live later. Start today, start simple, and give your future self something to thank you for. And if you want more real life lessons like this, like and subscribe.